Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Lakehead University's 54th Annual Convocation Ceremony. My name is Robert Perrier, and it is my pleasure to welcome our distinguished guests, friends, and family of all of our graduating students here today to celebrate their many accomplishments. Before we start with the official part of the ceremony, I would like to take a few minutes to tell you about what you can expect this morning. In a moment, you will be asked to stand as the convocation ceremony will officially begin with the academic procession. Now, on your right, graduates from the Faculty of Business Administration and the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences will file into the auditorium. Following the academic procession, on your left, the mace bearer will lead the procession for the podium party, comprised of Lakehead University faculty, members of the Board of Governors, fellows of the university, vice presidents and deans, honored guests, the university president and vice chancellor, and the university chancellor. Once we've all been seated, the order of proceedings will continue as shown in your program on page 14. We will begin by honoring our distinguished guests, starting with the conferring of our honorary degrees. An honorary degree is an academic degree given to an individual nominated by the members of the Lakehead University Senate and is granted to an individual who has demonstrated a significant contribution to the advancement of knowledge, to the welfare of humankind, and to Lakehead University in an important and significant way. The ceremony will then continue with recognition of other special guests with us here today as well. Following this, it will be time to confer Lakehead University degrees on our graduating students. We recognize that this will be a truly memorable moment for our graduates and for their family and invited guests. During this time, all students will be asked to stand so that a request might be made of the Chancellor to admit the graduates. Each graduate will then have the opportunity to cross the stage after their name has been read, to shake the hand of the Chancellor, to have their picture taken, and then to receive congratulations from their faculty dean. We ask that you hold your applause until all graduates have had the opportunity to cross the stage. Once all degrees have been conferred, the Chancellor will close the ceremony, after which time the podium party and the graduates will process out of the auditorium. Please remain standing until the academic procession is completed and all of the graduates have exited the auditorium. Following the procession, we invite you to join our graduates to offer your congratulations as well as a sweet treat, the Persian, a Thunder Bay delicacy. Now, may I be the first to congratulate our graduates and distinguished guests on their success and welcome all of you family and friends who are in attendance here today. I hope that you will enjoy the ceremony and remember that this celebration is also for you, in recognition of the many ways in which you have demonstrated your support for our students on their path that has led them to this moment in time. At Lakehead University, we acknowledge your support was a crucial part of their success. Once again, welcome to Lakehead University's 54th Annual Convocation Ceremony. Let's begin. Thank you.
to go.
So we'll play the intro just a little bit slower, and then we'll come up to speed for the change. That way it's not too crazy. One, two, three.
It is with pride and delight that we gather to celebrate the success of all our graduands. Let us pray that God will enlighten your minds and ignite your hearts with passion as you grow and go beyond your studies. May each graduate be blessed with attentiveness and wisdom that will influence your actions, decisions, and opinions. May you be blessed with keen inspiration that will cause you to imagine endless possibilities and encourage you to discover new frontiers beyond your chosen discipline. May you be blessed with compassion and understanding as you venture into situations that require sensitive responses, caring hearts, holistic healing toward the infirmed, the brokenhearted, or the anxious. May you be blessed with dedication toward conserving our earthly home by being ever mindful of the impact you have and the footprint you leave each time you engage in environmental activities. We pray that each graduate will remember with gratitude all who have encouraged each of you over the years, and we ask you to share such considerations with others. May your God bless you and those you love with good health and happiness. Amen.
I hereby declare this 54th session of Convocation open.
Yeah, I'm going to need it. Madam Chancellor, graduates, faculty and staff, family and friends, distinguished guests, welcome to Lakehead University's 54th Convocation Ceremonies. My name is Dr. Moira McPherson, and I am the proud interim president and vice chancellor. I would like to acknowledge the original custodians of this land and pay my respect to the elders past, present, and future, for they hold the memories, the traditions, the culture, and the hopes of Indigenous peoples. I would like to recognize that we are on the traditional land of the Fort William First Nation, signatory to the Robinson Superior Treaty of 1850. We also acknowledge our relationships with other Indigenous and Métis peoples who have a history in this territory. It is now my privilege to introduce the members of the platform party for today's convocation. These members are recognized for the support and the contributions that they've made to Lakehead University. To the members of the platform party, please stand as I announce your name or the area that you represent. Dr. Gautam Da, Mace Bearer. Dr. Anthony Gillies, Acting Dean, Faculty of Engineering. Dr. Todd Randall, Dean, Faculty of Science and Environmental Studies. Dr. Michelle Bedard, Dean, Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences. Dr. Brahm Dagastar, Dean, Faculty of Business Administration. Dr. John O'Meara, Dean, Faculty of Education. Dr. Chander Shahai, Dean, Faculty of Grad Studies. Dr. Dean Jobin Bevans, Principal, Aurelia Campus. Mr. Jim Symington, 2018 Fellow Candidate. Mr. David Tamblin, Chairs. Chancellor. Vice President, Academic. Dr. Andrew Dean, Vice Athletics. Beaulieu, President, Lakehead University Alumni Association. Ms. Deb Kamuzi, Vice President, External Relations. Ms. Kathy Pozahan, Vice President, Finance and Administration. Dr. Rhonda Coster, Acting Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities. Sister Alice Greer, Chaplain. Mr. Frank Puglia, Acting Mayor, City of Thunder Bay. The Lakehead University Board of Governors, past and present, please stand. Would all the fellows of the university please stand? The Lakehead University Senate members, please stand. And last but not least, all of our faculty and staff, please stand. Madam Chancellor, members of the Platform Party, special guests, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduands. As I look out at all of you today, I see how proud and happy you, the graduands, are of the hard work, the hard thinking, and the commitment that has brought you to this day. I also see your family and your friends, all of those who have supported and sacrificed to make this momentous accomplishment, your graduation, possible. My mission today is to speak to the value of the degree we celebrate, acknowledge the efforts of those that have supported you on your incredible journey, and finally share our pride in your success today. So what does earning a university degree in this day and age mean? We know that the investment in a university education is not one that you have undertaken lightly. The time, the money, the effort, and the courage to complete a university education are considerable. Schlissel, the president of the University of Michigan, stated, "At its best, higher education gains us the freedom to make decisions based on your values, desires, human talents, and willingness to work hard. We are free to choose our own paths. Education takes freedom beyond its status as a legal right and elevates it to a lifetime of choices." And that is what I am most interested in furthering at Lakehead and in our communities. Lakehead has set as a strategic priority excellence in teaching and learning and research, but we also hold a fundamental commitment to access and equity. This is critical as I believe, like others have stated, that how well we enhance the opportunities for social and economic mobility among all of our citizens, and how well we develop the leaders who will shape the worlds of tomorrow. You have no doubt faced some skepticism about the value of higher education and a university degree. However, numerous studies have shown there is no better way for you, whether young or mature, to achieve your dreams, to do meaningful work that hones your skills and perspectives, or to adapt to a rapidly changing labor market. Moreover, studies show that graduates enjoy better health and longer lives. Your investment is a sound investment. Graduates, all of us at Lakehead hope that you will look back on your time here in this spectacularly beautiful part of Ontario as a positive experience. Learning and living with amazing students, friends, and faculty and staff who have done their best to make this day possible. Today, I offer just two of many stories about how faculty have gone above and beyond to ensure that you got the most out of your time at Lakehead. Dr. Tony Gillies has been at Lakehead for 40 years as a professor, department chair, and now as our acting dean. Dr. Gillies has consistently modeled high-quality teaching, serving as an advisor and a mentor to engineering students throughout the years. Alumni of our engineering programs are recognized across the country and internationally as outstanding professional engineers with a unique combination of theoretic and practical training. Lakehead University's Still Bridge team has a special connection to Dr. Gillies, who has supervised student members of the team for 20 years. And in 18 of those years, the team has either won or qualified through the regional competition to move on to the U.S. national competition. Indeed, in one of those years, at the national competition, the very first time a Canadian university has achieved that honor. Dr. Gillies has truly been building a bridge to the future for these hundreds of students. Another story I would like to share. A few months back, I was leaving my office on a late weekend afternoon and heading to my car. One of our international graduate students had just missed the bus home and approached me to ask me for a lift, cinching the request by telling me about an upcoming exam and her need to get home quickly to prepare. We got into the car, and as I realized that she was unaware of who I was, I decided to dig for some information about her experience as an international student and about her academic program. She immediately started speaking enthusiastically about her amazing professors in the Faculty of Education, highlighting Dr. Christina van Barneveld, who was leading one of her graduate seminar courses. She told me about how her professor had recently invited all members of her multicultural class to bake breads that represented their own heritage or culture. After sharing in the baking and learning more about each other's cultures and traditions, they took the rest of the baked bread to the local food bank. I was totally impressed and humbled, both by this story and the impact that it had on this young woman so far away from home. I could tell you hundreds of such stories about our faculty and staff, such as about our outstanding health research mentors, dedicated institutional analysis and financial services staff, always on the move physical plant staff, and about our creative library and graduate studies staff, always looking for a way to ease the pain of the late night studying and working to prepare students for success. I could go on and on. At Lakehead, we share an ethos and a mission to go above and beyond the call of duty to support, teach, and mentor our students and our colleagues. We hope that the small and the large acts of kindness, that care, that shape the memories that our graduates will take with them as they leave Lakehead. Family and friends, your contribution to today's celebration. As the mother of 2 university students, I am well aware of the highs and the lows, the late night discussions, the tears and frustration, and full-on rants about the professor who is totally unreasonable and demanding and had the indecency to assign an impossible project that they are now going to fail. A particularly frustrating part of these rant episodes for me unfolds when I suggest, big mistake, that the professor is actually not being unreasonable, that the assignment might stretch her capabilities and even help prepare her for the final exam. And yet, even though I have worked at a university for 31 years, serving 20 of those years as a professor, these conversations always end with, "Mom, you have no idea." To all of you that have supported, stretched, encouraged, and held our students close through the personal trials and tribulations and sometimes heartbreak, we deeply appreciate your efforts, and we see this as your day of achievement too. Graduates, please join me in applauding for your faculty and staff and for your friends and family. Graduates, we wish today is the beginning of your happier, healthier, and fuller lives. Both you and I us of our worlds. Equality for all. We know we will continue to be proud of you as you join the many Lakehead University graduates who are helping to change the world we live in. You enter the next exciting stage of your lives. Please join me in applauding. Thank you, Chimagwich. Madam Chancellor, it is now my honor to introduce Mr. Murray Wahlberg, past chair of Lakehead University's Board of Governors, who will introduce our honorary degree recipient.
Good morning. A Canadian leader who has recently been a most knowledgeable and respected airline owner and operator, job done. Born in Chapleau, Ontario, and his remarkable career has spanned the ownership, financing, restructuring, operating, and managing of several Canadian airlines. In 2009, with employment opportunities beyond our geographic borders. His dedication to others is all philanthropic causes. With millions of passengers and
and pleasure. Robert DeLuce, the degree of Doctor of Commerce, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in to the degree of Doctor of Now invite Dr. Robert DeLuce to address.
Sciences does have Joe is here today with his partner Denise, my sister Marie, and my wife Catherine, and I appreciate that they were all able to make this visit with me. Our family is from Northern Ontario, and Thunder Bay is one of On a personal note, several of my siblings have lived here at various times. In terms of quarters, we recently added flight for some 40 pilots and flight attendants who now live in the community. All in this part of the country, and very grateful to now have my own personal pilot most of my life and have maintained various unofficial flying lessons came when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Initially, I was and then progressed to navigating, climbing, older. Confidence in me to take a nap and to leave me alone at the controls while we were in level near Winisk on Hudson Bay. The rear fuel tank ended up running dry on the single engine. By then, I had already changed tanks. Stroke says he had previously instructed to do me in such an event, and everything turned out just fine. But I did learn just a few little extra bits of information on that particular flight. To eventually gaining a license, it may even be frowned upon by some. But it's a small example of the spirit of adventure that has always been. Pioneers have said and never. And this is still happening with technology advancements. If every graduate present today as long as you apply yourself. It's a common refrain of supportive parents, teachers, coaches, life. We're clearly being told not to do certain things. Don't apply to that program. You can't do anything with that degree. Don't play that sport. It's too dangerous. Don't fly. Confusing. Others tell you not to bother with, and which they may not even define until you do them. In today's venture, our that over I experienced, including when we started Porter, even operated over 20 million the way people travel. We could have packed it in after the ground. It would have been written off as yet another aviation misadventure. It's common to talk derisively, even gleefully, about business failures. There's always someone willing to offer an armchair perspective about how something could have been if it was done differently. The thing is that most of these critics would never have tried it in the first place, not because they knew better, but because they would never take the risk. As graduates, you're at a point where you're able to decide what type of person you want to be. Will it be someone willing to experiment and take calculated risks, or someone who sits back and waits to see how things play out? At the very least, I hope that you're someone who roots for others to succeed and not fail. Everyone is different, and not everyone has to establish a multi-million-dollar company to be considered successful. But maybe you'll be willing to work at a startup or travel to a new city or country during your career, or even make a modest investment in a new business. It's not always going to work out, but it's going to feel pretty good when it does. And a lot of people play the lottery with much lower odds at success or personal satisfaction. Only you can decide what you're willing to do and what risk you're willing to take. If you're more comfortable starting out small, that's better than not trying at all. And going back to my family history, my parents were business partners when it came to many aviation ventures. My father had a well-recognized career and was the public face of many businesses over the years. His history is well known in the industry, and our family was extremely proud to see him inducted into Canada's Aviation Hall of Fame over a decade ago for his many accomplishments. My mother, Angela, on the other hand, never really received the level of recognition that she deserved. Not only did she manage a household of 9 children, but she was actively involved in every one of those various businesses over the years and had an equal role with my father in starting that first airline back in 1951. She was also, in a certain sense, the original financier for White River Air Services. It took selling her personal red chestnut canoe to raise some initial capital to help purchase an Aeronca Chief aircraft and get that. She often told this story to us and regarded it as perhaps her smartest investment. Now, I suppose she could have kept that canoe and been content paddling around various lakes, but she decided to ditch the relative comfort and safety offered by the canoe and instead jump in the water, start swimming, and see where she ended up. It was, in a certain sense, a calculated risk on her part, but one that led to many great adventures and successes. I doubt that I'd be talking to you today without her taking that initial gamble. So it's a really good thing that Mom was such a strong swimmer. Thank you again for this honor. I hope that I've been able to contribute to this occasion for you.
Madam Chancellor, it's now my honor to introduce Mr. Tom Warden, Director of Athletics, who will introduce our honorary degree recipient in absentia.
Good morning. I'm very honored today to be introducing our next honorary degree recipient, a recipient who is an iconic part of our diverse Canadian culture. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce Ron MacLean. Ron is well known for his role on Hockey Night in Canada, but Mr. MacLean is a modern-day raconteur who, when he tells us a story, connects and threads us together as Canadians. He weaves a narrative which has become our national tapestry, a narrative that is truthful, loving, and caring. Each Saturday night, he skillfully makes this coalition of memories truly a part of our Canadiana. We are honored today to call Ron MacLean a Thunderwolf and officially make him part of the Lakehead University family. Congratulations, Mr. MacLean. Ron MacLean is unable to join us today due to his work commitments with the Stanley Cup playoffs. The university will host a special ceremony on Saturday, September 22nd to confer his honorary degree. However, Mr. MacLean does have a few words he is prepared to share with you all today.
Well, Well, first of all, a huge thank you for this opportunity to share today with the graduands. You have my utmost respect and love for your commitment to learning, because that's clearly the DNA for compassion, self-awareness. You're on your way with the wisdom, and you've chosen a great school. This will carry you forward in such a way. Dr. McPherson, Dr. Stevenson, Lynn McLeod, all the faculty and staff, the directors, the coaches, really mentors, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Such a huge honor. Treaty land of the Robinson Superior Treaty. And, you know, if I could say there's one thing that truly makes me feel privileged to have this, it's the opportunity to share with you your commitment to truth and reconciliation. You've been unbelievable in this regard. The cross-curricular agenda to have content, Indigenous content, required at the university is a very special thing. It's a huge time in our country. This has to be dealt with financially. It has to be dealt with conceptually, and you're leading the way. So that's one thing I think about. Bora Laskin's another. Bora, of course, from Thunder Bay, became Chief Justice. He led the Supreme Court. He was huge in a time when French Canadians, their culture was a bit muted, and he understood repression or oppression. He was a great leader. So the law faculty at Lakehead is another wonderful distinction to be able to share and stand by in that regard. And then the other is John Naismith. Dr. Naismith, of course, the ultimate forester. So you've got the land covered as well. The laws, the land, our First Nations. As I say, in our country right now, ethically, we're looking at so many things. Women doubly identify with these times when you find oneself between generations or genders or agendas. So it's a very important leadership. Obviously, I'm a hockey individual. We're here on the set of Hockey Night in Canada. That's why I'm not there. We're covering the 2018 Stanley Cup playoffs. But I want to make this connection. Bill McDonald coaches. He's retiring. Bill, I want to wish you all the best. You've been an unbelievable coach in Thunder Bay. Andrew Wilkins, you'll do a fantastic job. I was refereeing up in Fort William Gardens in the early 1990s when Bill was coaching the Senators in the old Colonial Hockey League, and it was the first weekend they allowed beer sales at the rink. We had 3,500 both Saturday and Sunday, and I've never seen this happen before. I don't know if it was Bill's guy or an opponent, but somebody undid his chin strap, took off his helmet, and then whipped the thing at a guy 10 feet away. I've never seen that done. No one was hurt. You kind of missed the guy, but it got me ready for Don Cherry. It goes without saying. So Bora Laskin, the judge, his brother Saul was the first mayor of Thunder Bay when the amalgamation happened in the early 1970s. The other brother, Charles Laskin, was a shirt designer and manufacturer. And so I want you to think, every time you see me sitting next to those crazy collars, those crazy shirts on Donald S. Cherry, remember that I'm also standing with you. You've chosen a great university, and my little motto for you and me on this graduation day, I don't know what it would be in Latin, but I'm going to go with big head, Lakehead, sure to get ahead. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Miigwech.
On behalf of Lakehead University, we are delighted to recognize Mr. Ron MacLean with this great honor and look forward to him joining us here in Thunder Bay at our Lakehead campus in the fall. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present Mr. David Tamlin, Chair of the Lakehead University Board of Governors, who will introduce the candidate for the title Fellow of Lakehead University.
Madam Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Today, Lakehead University recognizes the hard work and dedication of Jim Symington. Jim Symington was born in Port Arthur, now Thunder Bay, and was a member of the first graduating class of Lakeview High School. He received a Bachelor of Commerce degree from Queen's University, then trained as chartered accountant with a major accounting firm in Toronto. This led to a rewarding career in accounting and finance, including as controller of a major investment dealer in Toronto, proprietor of his own public accounting firm, and secretary-treasurer of a regional trucking and real estate company upon his return to Thunder Bay. Jim's connections with Lakehead University go back many years. His first 2 years of high school were completed at Port Arthur Collegiate Institute, which now houses Lakehead's Bora Laskin Faculty of Law. He took 1 year towards his commerce degree at Lakehead College of Arts, Sciences and Technology in the early stages of its conversion to Lakehead University. Later, he spent a year as a lecturer of accounting and finance at Lakehead's Faculty of Business Administration in its fledgling years. Since his retirement, Jim and his wife Shirley have traveled to many parts of the world. They've also given back to the community. As well as supporting Lakehead, Jim and Shirley have supported other local organizations, including the Thunder Bay Community Foundation, the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Foundation, and the Thunder Bay Field Naturalists. Jim is a champion of Lakehead University and a role model and inspiration of generations of students. Madam Chancellor, it was my great privilege and pleasure to request, on behalf of the Board of Governors and Lakehead University, that you confer on Mr. Jim Symington the title Fellow of the University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, Jim Symington, the title Fellow of the University.
Madam Chancellor, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our distinguished colleagues who have been awarded Professor Emeritus. The title of Professor Emeritus is offered to faculty members retiring this year from full-time academic life while holding the rank of Professor or Associate Professor at Lakehead. Today, we are pleased to recognize 3 individuals and to acknowledge their years of hard work and dedication to Lakehead and to their students. And I would ask them to rise. Dr. Joey Farrell from the School of Kinesiology. Dr. Michael Stones from the Department of Psychology. And Dr. Lauren McDougall from the School of Nursing. I also have the honor now to introduce one of our soon-to-be newest graduates, Ms. Sabira Azhar. Today, Sabira will be receiving her Honors Bachelor of Commerce degree, and she has a few words to share with the graduating class of 2018.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of this year's graduating class, I would like to welcome all faculty, alumni, guests to the 2018 graduation ceremony of Lakehead University. Achievement through effort, the motto of Lakehead, is the perfect description of our journey during the past couple of years. I think it is safe to say that back in first year, we were all a little bit naive and didn't truly grasp what was to come our way. But as we sit on the stage today, about to graduate and step out into the real world, as they call it, I think we can all appreciate how our efforts have shaped us into who we are today. All of us have gone through our own unique experiences at Lakehead, a combination of good times and the bad, times of laughter and joy, times of school spirit at the Thunderwolves basketball games, and of course, times of last-minute studying for our exams. But at the end of it all, we have come out stronger. Graduation marks the end of an extraordinary chapter of our lives. What we have achieved so far is astounding, but I think it's a good reminder to both myself and my fellow classmates that this is not the end, but merely just the beginning. The future may seem daunting, and it's natural to be scared, but now we have a decision to make. We are the leaders of tomorrow, and we have to take action for what we believe in. If we want something to change, whether in our professional lives or in society in general, we have to lead that change with our courage and conviction. Back in March, as I sat in front of my laptop, putting on the final touches to my speech and a pile of last-minute accounting assignments just to my left, I decided I wanted to leave you all with this one final thought. We don't know what our future holds, but what we do know is that every decision we've made so far is a result of us taking action. As a popular saying goes, the future lies before us like paths of clear white snow. We have to be careful for how we tread it, for every step will show. I would like to thank all of our families here this morning for their endless support, our professors for being amazing mentors, and our friends for being wonderful teammates. We could not have achieved what we have without your support. Congrats, class of 2018. We did it.
Thank you very much, Sabira. Madam Chancellor, it's now my great pleasure and privilege to introduce the Chi Anamaki Traditional Drum Group from the Fort William First Nation. Today, they are here to join us in honoring our graduates.
Yeah, hello everybody. Nidishikas, my name is James. Benesi Awasasun Anemki Waju Nindoji, your friends from Fort William First Nation. We're here today with this grandfather drum, Chi and Emki. I want to say first, congratulations to all in the morning with many songs. And one of the songs was in our fathers. But I song would be appropriate. Chi Miigwech. Thanks for having us. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present Dr. Rhonda Coster, who will introduce the candidates for degrees and diplomas.
Is that right? That looks good there.
I would like to request that all graduates stand, please. Madam Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University, I present the academic requirements for degrees and diplomas and have complied with all other requisites of the University. Madam Chancellor, will you admit these graduates?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I admit you as graduates of Lakehead University.
You may now take your seat. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Business Administration, I have the honor to present the master's graduates from the faculty and to introduce Dr. Chandra Shahi, Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, who will congratulate each graduate. Hooding will be done by Dr. Bahram Dagastar, Dean of the Faculty of Business Administration. Gadir Ali Al-Humaydi. Hussein Darani. David Allen Byers. Verge Bavzar. Nig Do Tuan. Cam Tudong. Dorsa Kobadi. Lin Lin. Jailing Lu. Vu Viet Hai Nguyen. Nicola Pucci. Wenjun Shi. Yuquan Shi. Yang Zhu. That concludes the Masters of Business Administration. We now continue with the Masters of Science in Management. Nicole Hillary Andresen. Qingwen Du. Larissa Lynn Jones. Zachary Prevost Lepage. Pauline Penina Mickelson. Vanessa Robet. Derek James Smith. Caitlin Janelle Staskell. Alyssa Rose Westerback. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the Master's graduates from the Faculty of Business Administration. I have the honor to present the undergraduate graduates from the faculty. Dr. Baram Dagastar will congratulate each graduate. We will begin with the Honors Bachelor of Commerce. Colleen Emily Ahola. Ezekiel Apo. Sabira Azhar, winner of the President's Award. Marie Beck. Mitchell Douglas Bergstrom. Braden William Boudreau. Trevor Allen Caddo. Michelle Joy Carlson. Huiping Chun. Matthew Chong Omen. Ricky Lee Montana Davis. Tyson Ford. Leah Jessica Fraser. Thank you. Ryan Gabriel. Melissa Hanlon. Hazam Ali Harakati, winner of the Dean's Scholar Award for Honors Bachelor of Commerce. Adam Bruce Hyder. Alexander Langen. Shushin Lai. Mercedes Mara. Eric Manzini. Moore Menashe. Sarah Marie Milling. Kyle Daniel Niebel. Alalawa Samuel Noble. Liam Nugent. Yulin Pan. Justin David Robb. Carly Ruggiero. Cara Catherine Adrienne Scavarelli. Joseph Andrew Seguin. Ashley Luke Alexander Stacy, winner of the Dean Braun Medal for the Faculty of Business Administration. Tony Tassoni. Julia Lena Tobatai. Mark Trevisanudo. Aaron Widla. That concludes the Honors Bachelor of Commerce. We will continue with the Bachelor of Administration. Rohan Chen. Zifan Chen. Caitlin Fletcher. Ashley Karen Cook. Yang Gao. Tanya Kartinen. Jikwei Li. Jungyu Li. Devin Allen George Metz. Alexander Radmilovich. Jazar Sohail. Zaid Khaldun Zaid Al-Kalani. Zain Eric Zerbanati. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all of the graduates from the Faculty of Business Administration. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences, I have the honor to present the PhD and Master graduates from the faculty and to introduce Dr. Chandra Shahi, Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, who will congratulate each graduate. Hooding will be done by Dr. Michelle Badar, Dean of the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences. We will begin with the students receiving a Doctor of Philosophy. Laura Bailey. Susan Kathleen Bailey. Caitlin Marie Gomez. That concludes the Doctor of Philosophy students, and we will continue with the Masters of Arts. Brittany Alexandra Mesiole. Laura McGowan. That concludes the Masters of Arts. We will continue with the Master of Public Health, Paula Cappadocia. Carla Dawn Enns. Cassandra Fernandez. Sharifa Liebert. Adina Joy Miller. Amanda Ruck. Fatimat Adebisi Saliu. Julie Dawn Statue. Elizabeth Angelina Venditti. That concludes the Masters of Public Health, and we continue with the Masters of Science. Dylan Antonizzi. Kaylee April Trod. That concludes the Masters of Science, and we continue with the Masters of Social Work students. Savannah Marie Perot. Jennifer Marie Robinson. Tila Ram Sapkota. Joanne Margaret Smith. Jennifer Joy White. That concludes the Masters of Social Work, and we continue with the Primary Health Care Nurse Practitioner Certificate, Catherine Bill. Tanner Dunn. April Joy Pilon. Christina Solomon. That concludes the Primary Health Care Nurse Practitioner Certificate. And that concludes the presentation of the PhD and Master's graduates from the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences. I have the honor to present the undergraduate graduates from the faculty. Dr. Michelle Bedard will congratulate each graduate. And we begin with the Honors Bachelor of Arts students. Cara Lynn Bowles. Eloise Burke. Heather Carroll. Mary Elisa Casano. Jade Christian. Charlotte Foster. Zoe Helen Frost. Blake Alexander Guitard. Sierra Dawn Carmel Milanich. Oksana Cynthia Mish. Maggie Palmer. Laura Ann Robinson. Spicer. Sage Stevenson. That concludes the Honors Bachelor of Arts, and we continue with the Bachelor of Arts 4-year degree, Mohammed Ozam Asker. Hannah Clark. That concludes the Bachelor of Arts 4-year, and we continue with the Bachelor of Arts, Jan Gilbert Biscocho. Taylor Bond. Stephanie Campbell, winner of the Dean Bronze Scholar Award for Health Sciences. Chelsea Brittany Fennell. Rihanna Cadrini. Naeem Kasamali. Stefan Ondoro. Rain Elizabeth Skye. Rachel Eden Stute. Yutende Rianat Olalei. That concludes the Bachelor of Arts. Kathy Michelle Amorim. Skylar Page Arpin. Jennifer Nicole Lauren Bell. Richard Troy Callowart. Sean Carter. Jamie Page Curtis. Amy Louise Duguay. Michael Caitlin Guidry. Carolyn Ruth Harrison. Catherine Elizabeth Hoffman. Kyle Horgan. Megan Hurl. Janelle Laser. Sean Lewis. Sarah Elizabeth Lindsay. Sydney Lopez. Felicia Bonnie Lotzius, winner of the Dean Bronze Scholar Award for Kinesiology. Christy Ann Lowe. Logan Robert Basil McCall. Jody Malillo. Owen James Olszewski. Caitlin Carolyn Pellizzari. Alyssa Carol Poulin. Peter Anthony Puglia. August Victoria Ricketts. Julia Sipalsing. Patrick Wall. Joshua Kenneth Weber. Kalisha Wilcott. That concludes the Honors Bachelor of Kinesiology, and we continue with the Honors Bachelor of Science, Hannah Brunklaus. Aaron Craig. Jessica Joan Moore. Leah Corinne Mousseau. Margaret Tina Marie Prenger, winner of the Dean Bronze Scholar Award for Psychology, the President's Award, and the Robert Poulin Memorial Award for Outstanding. Kellyanne Trevisanuto. Caitlin Elizabeth Zujic. That concludes the Honors Bachelor of Science, and we continue with the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Autumn Avuko. Yar Akau. Lydia Alblas. Martiana Andrews. Tracy Arrego. Kristen Lynn Bax. Bradley Beacon. Brianna Julie Beacon. Stephanie Erin Bell. Sonia Bursey. Danielle Nella Bois. Riley Karen Boyven. Brittany Boone. Alexandra Ann Boyd. Cassandra Braun. Emily Catherine Brower. Kristen Burgess. Victoria Cerquera. Isabel Cody. Miriam Colleen Cook. Janet Heather Love Cromarty. Taylor Cumming. Brianna DeConti. Jerry Lee Dennis. Calandra Dermott. Alexa Marie Denise Desjardins. Annalie Jean Desrochers. Kristen Catherine Dove. Melissa Dowdell. Carter Jonathan Dumonsky. Sarah Ferguson. Paisley Fiddler. Kristen Davy Flett. Beth Freeman Ralstad. Emily Gerber. Aaron Gertson. Cassandra Lynn Gould. Tanya Greenwood. Elizabeth Marnie Ann Griffith. Nikita Pearl Guillet. Taylor Dorothy Constance Hall. Camille Justine Royham. Christy Lynn Harkoff. Ireti Aolori. Megan Ingram. Amy Marie Iserhoff. Alyssa May Iwanaku. Jennifer Cajarini. April Amanda Kakigumic. Kristen Kolchiski. Nana Ame Chepuku. Emily Susan Lang. Mimi Lam. Michelle Edan Lozon. Mistura Lawal. Jordan Brittany Jean Lenz. Andy Christine Lepere. Zane Carissa Lindu. Kylie Marie Lindquist. Keegan Little. Carly Long. Alexander Lovely. Grace Lovis. Sarah Jane Marks. Amber Martin. Jacob Patrick McDonald. Jarrett McEachran. Shannon Molly McKittrick. Mohammed Mehrad Nira. April Leanne Michano. Danielle Moore. Sarah Allison Moore. Tashina Morgenstern. Amanda Rose Nemec Bach. Cassandra Neary. Madison Ann Page. Alondra Peneawa. Michaela Loren Parento. Jessica Marie Fung. Shannon Prevost. Marquis Kiana Corin Pullen. Sheila Dawn Roberts. Rihanna Dawn Rogers. Allison Jane Ross. Rochelle Rita Lynn Roussel. Chanel Soldana. Laurel Scholes. Olivia Sargent. Congratulations. Jarrett Sarita. Georgie Katie Lynn Gallagher Shaw. Heather Ann Sinclair. Kendall Stamler. John Strand. Kira Straff. Jelena Strom. Jessica Tesaric. Carly Nicole Tadasachuk. Megan Van Cannell. Carly Marie Veltri. Sasha Varikin. Amutha Vidyanathan. Courtney Walker. Taylor Watchhorn. Firuz Negus Waldy Gabriel. Alicia Whistle. Bryson White. Aaron William Weigel. Kathleen Wilson. Martina Cherie Wintle. Gabrielle Wire. Patricia Yaboa. That concludes the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and we will continue with the Honors Bachelor of Social Work. Alessandra Lisa Albanese. Emma Grace Ankney. Melanie Benham. Caitlin Alexandra Brown. Regan Bushby. Samantha Crow. Kristen Sarah Dawadenko. Maria Margaret Drowan. Quinlan Kathleen Flanagan. Catherine Ann Evelyn Kearns. Shayna Beth Larson. Christine Moore. Molly Morse. April Lynn Mueller. Matthew Nemec. Cheyenne Nobis. Michelle Ward. Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of all of the graduates from the Faculty of Health and Behavioral Sciences.
Madam Chancellor, Andrea Tarsitano, Associate Vice Provost, Enrollment and Registrar, and I might add, the lead on today's convocation ceremony, will now receive the degrees and diplomas on behalf of all absent students who have graduated today. I have the honor now to introduce Dr. Michelle Beaulieu, the President of Lakehead University Alumni Association.
Chancellor MacLeod, Interim President and Vice Chancellor McPherson, faculty, staff, parents and guests of graduating students, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2018. It's truly an honor for me to be here this afternoon to join you in celebrating your special day. And I just realized it's the morning. It was a long walk around. I sat where you are today, not so long ago, apparently longer than I thought, full of anticipation, excitement, and to be honest, more than a little bit of an anxiety. But I got advice and a lesson from a good, dear friend who shares a love of the author A.A. Milne, most famous for Winnie the Pooh. And it's something I'd like to share with you today. You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. And as you move through the forest that is your next stage in life, remember to be confident in yourself and that you are never alone. In addition to everything that has got you to where you are today, a Lakehead University graduate, you are also part of an extended family, one that with the addition of your class will number 62,547 living and working around the world. It's my privilege, on behalf of your fellow alumni, your new extended family, to congratulate you and officially welcome you. And what a family we are. Along with you today, we are also welcoming and congratulating Ron MacLean, Robert Deleuze, and later on today, Sheldon Levy. But what does it mean to be a Lakehead University alumni? It means being part of a family, one that engages, celebrates, and shares within the communities our home. And we do this through a network of chapters, alumni ambassadors, or wherever our Thunderwolves are in action. The alumni scarf that each of you now wear is a convocation tradition. It is a symbol that when there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. That unity, that family, that our shared community can be strengthened. And through our chapters, the Alumni Engagement Program, and our international engagement efforts, your association is constantly seeking to work with you to create a supportive alumni community. Wear your scarf with pride, stay in touch, and follow your association through our website, social media, and the Journey magazine. Now, moving forward, your uniqueness will come from what you value and the decisions that you will make. You have exemplified the very best of Lakehead University. You have exemplified the often unconventional and always exceptional. But most importantly, you have exemplified the very best of who you are. Once again, on behalf of the now 62,547 members of your extended family throughout the world, congratulations today for what you have accomplished. Enjoy the rest of your day, good luck on your journey, and please don't stay in your corner of the forest.
Before closing this convocation, I would like to offer my personal congratulations to each of the graduates on your achievement. I know that Lakehead University has provided you with opportunities to learn, and I trust with an enthusiasm for learning that will last you all your lives. I cannot begin to know the challenges that many of you have faced and have overcome to get to this point. And I cannot begin to foresee the challenges and the changes that you will encounter as you move forward from here. Your world is not the world that I have lived and worked in. It will not be the world of your parents. It's the world of my grandchildren, and it is a world that you will help to shape. I do believe that as graduates, you share a willingness to set goals and work towards them. I'm confident that you will be open to new ideas and new approaches, and I ask that you stay aware and engaged participants in your new environments. My best wishes to each of you for personal fulfillment in the years ahead. I hereby declare this convocation closed.